ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a galaxy far, far away, and happy 21st of December. Okay, a typical thing about these calendars that I really like are when we get a model that depicts a place in Star Wars. I mean, I love ships, crafts, and minifigures and droids. I think they're absolutely awesome, but I really think that there's a lot of creativity typically when we depict a place in Star Wars. And here today, we actually, in door number 21, we find Darth Vader's castle, which is located on the lava planet of Mustafar. And that is a really, really great representation of the fort itself. We see it for the first time in the movie Rogue One, where director Krennic is meeting up with Darth Vader, who almost chokes him because he tries to figure out, does he still have the command on the almost completed Death Star? Darth Vader actually built this castle himself. That is probably not true. He probably had someone to help him. But he built it in a place where there previously was a Sith temple. The Sith Order is the order that Darth Vader and the Emperor are a part of. The Dark Jedis, basically. And on this temple, below the site of the old temple where he has built his castle, there is a cave with a very strong connection to the dark side of the Force, a little bit like that cave on Dagobah that Luke enters in Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. And in the castle, Vader has a Bacta tank, and we've seen Bacta tanks used several times in movies and in series, and basically how they work is you are swimming in a fluid that is called Bacta, and breathing through a breathing apparatus. And Bacta is then making pain subside a little bit and are accelerating healing, which could give Darth Vader a very, very seldom moment of peace, because Vader is currently always in pain after his duel with Obi-Wan. And that is probably also one of the reasons that he chose to build his castle there. Of course, there is significant placement with the cave and the temple, but also because this was the planet that he fought Obi-Wan Kenobi in their fateful duel towards the end of Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. I think that Darth Vader has felt a special connection to this place where he can really, really go lean into all his hatred and brood about it and get into deeper and deeper contact with the dark side of the Force. And it's actually also because of the result of that duel that Darth Vader ended up as a cripple with no arms or legs. He was found by Palpatine after the duel, who clad him in this iconic black armor and gave him the life support system, which gives Darth Vader his iconic breathing. I mean, Darth Vader is one of the most iconic villains in movie history. And here's an interesting fact. The original 3 movies have a combined runtime of 6.5 hours. Darth Vader is only part of those movies for 34 minutes. That's quite impressive when you think about the legacy that character have had, the cultural impact that character had, when he only was actually part of a fairly small fraction of the overall movie, the length of those movies. There is a fantastic analysis of exactly that in a video made from the channel Nerdwriter. I will link it in the description below. I really urge you to see it. It's just a 6-minute watch, and I mean, Nerdwriter makes fantastic videos, and this is definitely one of them. Definitely worth a watch. Another fun fact: Darth Vader has become famous for saying, "Luke, I am your father," but that's actually not correct. The correct quote is, "No, I am your father." But the funny thing is, it has been misquoted so much that it has more or less become fact that is what he says. Yeah. In the end, I won't say there are a lot of people who have a lot of opinions about what happened to Star Wars after Disney took over. But one thing that I really want to give Disney a lot of credit for is how they're treating Darth Vader. They are really making him the dangerous presence that he is. They really make him scary. And I mean, in the TV series Obi-Wan, in Star Wars Rebels, in Rogue One, even in computer games where I've encountered him, you really get the feeling how dangerous he is. And even though I think the movies are excellent and his role in the movies are excellent, it doesn't come across in the same way in those movies. I think that's something that is really being enhanced by what they are, by what is being done with his with this character. So that's great. Let me hear, Darth Vader, what do you think? Are there other movie villains that you feel are more iconic than Darth Vader? Let me know in the comments below. Please, if you like this video, please give it a like. I hope you will also subscribe to my channel. And if you know someone who might find these videos fun to watch, then don't hesitate to share them. You can even also share the Danish videos if that makes sense for you to do. Otherwise, that was it. I hope I'll see you again tomorrow for yet another video. Bye bye.